17 years. I tell you to underline 17. Why? It is good for us because 17 means that he's not yet a man for the Israelites. And of course, it was a biblical concept that life really begins at 40. But I'm saying this is good for us because we know when somebody is 18, says, I am no longer a child. I can vote. I am 18.
I have a right.
I have a right. But this boy is 17 years. 17 years old, living a normal life with all his brothers. They were shepherding the flock of Jacob. It is living in the shadow of their father. Would you believe that this is all the 12 sons of Jacob had in mind? Our father is a great shepherd. He has sheep, he has flock. What we do is that we get up in the morning, send them for pasture, and come back. If Joseph is 17 years, imagine what they have been doing for more than 20 years. This is what they have been doing. Then in this normal setting, this young boy says, I refuse to live an ordinary life. And what happened? Joseph dreams. Daring to dream in the midst of normality. In a way, you know why they hated Joseph for the dream? How dare you dream outside the normality? And that is why each time there is somebody who is having a dream, he is attacked. You are not attacked because of you. You are attacked, most of them, because of the dream you have. Because in your family, nobody brings a man home and gets a wedding and settle. And you are dreaming of doing that. And so you are saying, I want to maintain my integrity until I get married. How dare you dream? They hated Joseph because he dreamed. In the family, the education level is at senior high school. This is the scholar in the family. This has started from about 30, 40 years. Then you say, even though I'm not so much intelligent, but I want to get to university. And everybody's like, what are you doing? How dare you dream? This is the problem with Joseph's brothers. That they will not even look at Joseph. Why? Not just because of the robe, because when they see Joseph, they see him with his dream. And when Joseph dreams, he talks about it. I don't want you to take that statement, Joseph had a dream, as if he just slept and maybe, as you know, normal dream, he dreams and he gets up. It could also mean that Joseph had a purpose in his life. Joseph had something he had put before him that I want to achieve something. And in his achievement, he says that, look, we were all gathering the sheaves. I saw that all of you, your sheaves were fallen, but mine was standing. I realized that all of you were leaving the Christian faith because trouble came, but I stood. This is my dream. I want to stand till the end. The brothers hated him. This is the dream Joseph is talking about. I dreamt and I saw that I am not a beggar. Even though that were bigger than me, my parents, my mother, my father, my elderly brothers, who are considered to be the heirs of the land and property, were coming to me. They were kneeling at me. I am not supposed to be a beggar in my family. This is the dream of Joseph. And they hated him. But the problem is that sometimes we have the dream and we don't know how God is going to accomplish that dream in our lives.
Yes,
this has always been that paradox of Christian life. You had a vision, you have a plan, and you're asking yourself, this is my plan, but how am I going to get there? You will have to trust the God of Joseph. He will get you there. And that is why when it happened that the time, of course, I believe that at this time, Joseph is passing on to manhood into his 18th year. One time, the father says, you know, I love you so much. I keep you under my roof. You are the bosom child. I loved you to be here. But I think this is not your place. The valley is too small for you. But in the father's mind, he was sending Joseph to his brothers at Shechem. But in God's mind, there is a man whose name is not found. A man found him. I love that statement. It is not as if as Joseph was wondering about, he saw the man and he said, hey, have you seen my brother? The man found Joseph. God will always find us when we are pursuing our dream. The man found Joseph, and then he asked Joseph, are you looking for your brothers? Are you still living under the authority and the ordinances, the mission of your earthly father, if you like, not in the negative sense, but that limitation of going to feed the sheep and coming back and bringing report of what they are doing, and that even when I went, I saw them partying. They had killed one of the sheep, and they will come back and they will say that wolves have attacked. No, Daddy, I saw them eating. Is that your limit? The man says, I heard them say, we are going to Dothan. And I would want to imagine that when Joseph set off in his garment, coming from afar, everything about Joseph is being revealed to the brothers. The handsomeness of Joseph, what he's wearing. Of course, it would be something like a sultan in our days, just a long, beautiful robe. And then his dream, as Joseph is coming. And as Joseph is coming, they looked at him and said, oh, thank God, today we find him alone, not with his father. Our father is not here. That is the boy coming, the dreamer, the guy that dares to dream. Let us kill him. And not just what will become of Joseph and his dreams. Can the dream come true? We will shatter him with his dream. But when the enemy plans that which is evil, he never knew that God was using it to bring Joseph to that dream, to the fulfillment of that dream. Imagine if Joseph had never left the valley of Hebron. Imagine if Joseph had, the strange man had never found Joseph. Imagine if Joseph had found the brothers at Shechem. They would not even have noticed. They would just be sitting and Joseph would appear and the thoughts will not come. You know what? They work together unto good. There is a working before the good. And this is what God is doing to Joseph. God is working Joseph. He's not working with, he's in a way manipulating him. Because Joseph has a dream, he doesn't know how the dream will come true. And God will bring Joseph to that dream. I love what is said of Joseph in Psalm 105. Verse 17 and 18 says, but he had already sent a man ahead of his people to Egypt. It was Joseph who was sold as a slave. His feet were bruised by strong shackles. I am saying this because this alone says everything about Joseph and the dream he had and what he went through. And then the Acts of the Apostles says, because the patriarchs, talking about the brothers of Joseph, were jealous of Joseph, Acts 7:9. They sold him as a slave into Egypt. But watch out. God was with him. In his dreams, in his hatred, in everything Joseph was going through, because he dared to dream. Joseph refused to live the normal life of the family setting. And they hated him. But God was with him. Let us turn and come back and apply this to our life and ask God to help us to dare to dream.
Yes. As we look to the Lord, we surely will have life in Him. God used their evil intention to bring Joseph's dream to pass. God used their evil in plotting to cause the dream of Joseph to happen. Do not be despaired. That situation that you think is hopeless, God through it will cause something to happen. Father added something. He says that God will always find us if only we will pursue our dreams. We may not know know how it will come to pass. But He, the Lord, knows. And He will cause it to come to pass. Just follow that dream He has given you according to His plan and purpose. If you are just joining us, this is CCR Ghana Radio, and you are listening to